All right, today is Tuesday, April 4th, and I'm going to keep today very, very short because today was an absolute emotional train wreck. As you can see by the thumbnail, I lost $260 today and just had an awful day. I want to kind of go over what happened today. Sold off for the basically the first third to first half of the day, and for this whole part here, I was experiencing FOMO, fear of missing out, and I didn't end up making a trade until right around like 11:30, and that ended up being a mistake. But we'll go over all those trades today. And the first trade, I lost damn near $200, and the biggest mistake that I can say here is that um, I made the first trade counter trend, and we were down here around 41.27 and 41.33, and we had, after the morning sell off, we had a moment of consolidation, and this was a pretty important level, kind of like the 41.20 level. I thought this level was going to be pretty significant, and so after a couple of attempts to go short and then they didn't, I was taking this position long here because I thought, right here we were breaking above this kind of neckline. Right here we had broken above these highs, and I thought we were going to reverse after the morning sell-off. Ended up being wrong, and I ended up giving my stop loss right about here, so like 41.27, right below this low, and it took me out. But again, I'm trying to long in this trend, in this downtrend here. So as simple as that can be is don't counter trend trade. If it's going down, trade with it and not against it, and you won't have a $193 loss. So that was pretty painful. Shortly after that, the mindset switched to kind of a greed/fear, which is like, okay, you've already lost $200. Now you've got to make the money back. So kind of this greed, revenge trading mindset, which really continued to derail me. I want to say this next trade was me recognizing that I shouldn't go against the trend. So shortly after my long here, I took this short position. I did make some money back, so that was okay. At least lessen the burden a little bit. And after this, I should have just stopped trading because after this point I was down like $130, I think, or $125. I should have been done for the day and just been done with it. But I decided to keep trading, of course. So, and the very next trade, I lost the entirety of what I just made back. So I'm like yo-yoing my balance right now. And again, we got to the period here at the bottom where what time is this? Around 2:30 ish. And I'm thinking, okay, we had this level of consolidation here. We had a sell off down into 41.16, and then we had a little bit of like buying pressure to get us back up into this area of consolidation. We spent a good amount of time kind of in this range here, and then we broke below it, but it was kind of like a higher low in a sense. And so what I was seeing was we kind of formed a higher low here. We didn't get all the way down to 41.15. And then we were pushing, we had a small pullback, and as we were getting long here, I was trying to get long on this pullback to see if we can continue upwards. Obviously, that was a mistake. I tried to keep my stop losses a lot tighter, regardless of me still revenge trading and everything that's going on. So at the end of it, still a huge mistake, and just mentally, just like I said earlier, an emotional train wreck. And like this should be, you could put this in a textbook for like textbook revenge trading and over trading right here. It was just, I have to make my money back, and just being extra greedy, and it showed in my next trade as well. So again, the fact that I even have this many trades today was scary. And I was trying to, if you notice a trend, I was long and then I went short and then I went long and then I'm going short again here. So this is my short trade again, and I'm just bouncing back and forth between long and short today. And, obviously my P&L reflected that. So just try to take notes, and don't do what I do. That's the key. don't do what I do. Again, not seeing any continuation up, so showing weakness, and I got short here, and for a little bit it was working out, but it turned around very quickly. The price action today just, I wish it was a little bit more predictable, but it was a strange day. There was so much weakness, but there was no continuation from that weakness, and there was still at the bottom of the at the bottom of the range that we traded at today, there just didn't seem to, like, the buyers were semi-present, but again, no continuation either way. So just really feeling out of the element. If you can see, like, all of the wicks today, there's a lot of wicks and a lot of these candles. Like, a lot of people were getting faked out. A lot of stops were getting triggered. Just felt like the people moving in market were out to get retail traders like myself today. So kind of a rough day here. Got short again, and then stopped out above this high at 41.26. And then the last trade I took today, again, was to try to salvage a little bit of money back because there was a bit of a short squeeze at the end of the day today, and I made a measly $6 back. So I tried to catch the end of this short squeeze here at the end of the day, and it was just absolutely an emotional train wreck. So I just wanted to be done with this today. I'm sorry, but I want to be transparent about the mindset that I'm in, and just not a good mindset, not a good anything today. So peace.